Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Would you please rise for the singing of our national anthem of the Senior Choral Union? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, it is my honor to introduce Margaret Schammer, the Student Council President, who will bring forth the welcome.
Welcome, family, friends, faculty, administrators, and the class of 2013. We are here on this beautiful day to celebrate this momentous occasion. I hope you all had a fantastic time at Baccalaureate last night. It was an amazing display of the talent that the class of 2013 holds. Today, as we continue to celebrate, we thank you for taking the time to celebrate with us. Time is not always measured by the seconds you've lived or the breaths you've taken. It's often measured in milestones. The first milestone I remember is taking that first step off the bus to kindergarten without my mom there to hold my hand. Each step was farther from what I found comforting, but with each step, I felt myself grow braver and stronger. 4 years later, sitting on my couch in 2004, I remember reeling about the fact that I was 10 years old. My parents did not seem to understand the enormity of the situation. I did not know why I needed to explain that being double digits was a huge deal. But the next milestone came a little sooner, the infamous preteen years, which came with a whole new slew of privileges, like going to the movies without my parents. Then, 3 short years later, I was driving home with my dad after passing my driver's test. My dad sighed and said, "This is it. I've taught you just about everything. Next thing you know, you'll be graduating." I couldn't understand how my dad had taught me everything by age 16, and graduation still seemed eons away. Time has never passed faster. Here we are on the day we have been waiting for what seems like forever. Graduation is different than the milestones that just come with getting older. Today represents all 2,340 days or 17,550 hours that we have spent in classrooms preparing for today, where we can say we did it, and we are ready to enter a stage of complete independence. Remember this moment as time begins to pass us by. Our life thus far has been very certain. We knew every morning we would get up and go through the same routine as the day before. I personally could count on the fact that the bus would drive by my house at 6:51 in the morning, and come lunchtime, when I opened my lunchbox, there would be a turkey and cheese sandwich waiting for me. However, today marks the uncertainty that lies before us, which is undeniably daunting, and yet it is now the time to take risks. JFK once said, Those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. It is from our mistakes that we learn the most about who we are and how we can be better. I urge you to take all that you have learned so far in life and take a leap, because the world is in need of those who are willing to risk it all and jump. And as this chapter of our life comes to a close, it is important to recognize that our opportunities are endless. The key is the willingness to put in the effort to work for our dreams. Sitting in the stands behind us are our family and friends who have helped us get up when going on seemed improbable. We did not make it to this day by ourselves by any means. It's our family's continual love and support that has allowed us to sit here and celebrate all that we have accomplished. We are no longer on the precipice of change. Change is here, right now. From this point on, nothing will ever be completely the same. Take that openness as a challenge to be the person you have always wanted to be, because our time is now. We have spent the last 13 years following what our teachers, administrators, and society needs us to do. We no longer have to let life happen. We are the catalysts in our own future. We get to decide whether or not this is where our story ends. High school does not need to be our glory days. I believe that all of our glory days are yet to happen. The class of 2013 has always been one to march to the beat of its own drum, and that truth will only strengthen all of our success. Class of 2013, go make a life, not a living. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. Dear parents, family members, faculty, community officials, and students. It is my pleasure to address the class of 2013 for the last time. 4 years have passed since you came to our Ranger family, and now we prepare to say congratulations, goodbye, and good luck. Over these past 4 years, you have grown figuratively and literally. From wide-eyed freshmen, you've transitioned into young adults ready for the next challenges and opportunities in your life. I recently looked through your yearbook, and at times I smiled with pride, and other times I chuckled at the young faces of your early years. What have these past 4 years meant? Hopefully, they were a time of meeting new friends, enrolling in courses with inspiring teachers, learning more about yourself and the world around you. These past 4 years have included studying long into the night for tests, completing papers and projects for your various classes, and even cramming at the last moment in the cafeteria for that quiz. You have put on the Ranger uniform, worn the black tux, and even some stage costumes from yesteryear. You have sung, you have laughed, you have cheered, and you have celebrated our school's success. At times, you may have even cried, been frustrated, and questioned why. What you have done is learn. You have learned so many lessons over these past 4 years. You've learned to be resilient. You learned from your mistakes. You learn not to give up, and most importantly, to cherish the opportunities that have been given to you. You've learned that life sometimes seems unfair, but with hard work, integrity, and determination, you can be successful. And what is that success? It is improvement. Improvement as a student, as an athlete, as a musician, as an artist, as a friend, and most importantly, as a human being. Now, clearly, we live in an era where grades and test scores are scrutinized intensely. And make no mistake, they're very important, and they can help open doors and garner attention. But what you learn is even more important. It is the responsive actions and the proper deeds of humans that ultimately determine true success. Just as we could point out Rhodes Scholars who've dedicated their lives to help those less fortunate, and we could also point out brilliant scientists who have hacked into personal bank accounts and stole millions, or highly educated investment bankers who have stolen millions and thousands of dollars from innocent investors. In every field imaginable, there are people who make the grade yet steer far from the course. You all have the same opportunity to be successful. Each one of you can do your part to improve our society. You know, we too often see these negative and terrible stories of how those that are so successful let us down with poor moral ethics. As the class of 2013, you can collectively and personally make the decisions that not only make your life richer, but will enrich the lives of those around you. You can make the grade and do what is right for all. Class of 2013, you have accomplished so much in your 4 years as a Ranger, and you certainly have left a positive place in my heart as my last graduating class here at Westboro High School. It has been an honor and a privilege to work with you and all the students who have come through this wonderful high school over these past 6 years. I wish all of you the very best in your future endeavors. Good luck. It's once again my pleasure and privilege to introduce the class of 2013 salutatorian, Alexander Di Fiore.
Hello and welcome, class of 2013. I want to begin by thanking my teachers over the past 4 years, especially Mr. Desjardins, Mr. Vitale, and of course Mr. Lefebvre, who will be sorely missed in the band program next year. I'd like to thank all of my friends for not only standing by me, but providing me with memories I will treasure for years to come. My thanks also go out to my family for supporting me in all of my pursuits and always believing in me. Lastly, I want to go beyond just me and thank all of our families, friends, and teachers for helping us reach this point in our lives. I'd also like to recognize maybe one of the most unsung heroes in our class. He's the one who spent his time selling senior ball tickets at lunch, walking around the hallways with that ridiculous poster board advertising the hypnotist, being an important and often recognized part of our class office for all 4 years. And in case you didn't know, he excels at math. Everyone, please give a round of applause for Mark Aronson. When we leave high school, colleges and employers have a certain expectations of us. Hard workers, good problem solvers, being able to work together, knowing the first 300 digits of pi, well, maybe not that last one. But while those are all important, we're not all perfect little worker bees. We have something that makes us human. What is it? Well, I think Dr. Seuss put it best. I like nonsense. It wakes up the brain cells. Fantasy is a necessary ingredient in living. It's a way of looking at life through the wrong end of a telescope, and that enables you to laugh at life's realities. Nonsense, and thus imagination, is one of our most important traits. Can you imagine a world without imagination? It would be a dreary life, a life with no fun at all, no matter if you're short, fat, thin, or tall. Imagination powers all inventions and ideas, including one of my favorites, pizzerias. Nothing new, nothing but gray. I think that is all that I really have to say. Dare to imagine, go slay a dragon, leave your comfort zone, face the unknown. What more could you want than daring to be free, drifting on the wind and choosing to be? Nonsense is the key, the treasure among debris. It opens your mind, stops you from getting stuck in a bind. And to all you out there who may think this absurd, you will end up just one of the herd. Dream, imagine, escape your confines. Those will be the first of many signs that you will be great, or above average at any rate. Daring to dream, daring to escape. And so, to quote Tubbs from yesterday, be your name Nina or Yakov or Kevin or Desiree, or Mordecai Ali von Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Once more, class of 2013, thank you, and don't forget to be awesome.
At this time, I would ask Dr. Carol Kavanaugh and Mr. Brian Callahan, the two assistant principals, to please come forward for the presentation of the Westboro High School scholarships.
Good afternoon. Each year, at this commencement ceremony, we present scholarship awards to deserving members of the senior class. For the greatest part, these scholarships represent the generous financial support of our Westboro community. This year's total contribution is nearly $116,000. We publicly commend this critical investment in the future of our graduates and offer deep gratitude to each and every sponsoring business, organization, family, and individual for this wonderful assistance. Please refer to our program for a list of our donors. Mrs. Carol Kavanaugh, Assistant Principal, and I are honored to present the award recipients to you today. As we read the name of each scholarship recipient, they will rise to be recognized while the award is announced. Kindly, please hold your applause until the list of each award, all of the awards, is complete. Thank you.
Olivia Tortellini, Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Doug Casey, the Westboro Historical Society Scholarship.
Abigail Stadig, Westboro Fine Arts Education Association and the George G. Genthner Scholarship.
Max Herman, the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Brett Robinson, the Lydia Goldblatt Scholarship, South Street Diner Scholarship, and the In Your Shoes, a Giving Circle Scholarship.
Cassandra Mengen, the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Nancy Morales Gomez, the Joseph and Alice Nelby Ruchinskis Memorial and Craig Hillier Patrol Officers Memorial Scholarship.
Brendan Anzuras, the Westboro Athletic Booster Association Scholarship.
Kevin Van Dam, the John Boyle O'Reilly Council 85 Knights of Columbus Memorial Scholarship.
Connie Lai, the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Brianna Ullman, the Craig Hillier Patrol Officers Memorial Scholarship and the Norman C. Beansy White Memorial Scholarship.
Michaela Palladino is awarded the following scholarships: the Westboro Education Association Margaret Gleason Memorial and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarships.
Sophie Pearson, the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Olivia Montgomery, the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Guhan Krishnan, the Dunkin' Donuts Marino Organization Scholarship.
Cameron Maluski is awarded the following scholarships: the Westboro TV Incorporated and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarships.
Andrew Pickering, he's receiving 2 scholarships, the John Boyle O'Reilly Council 85 Knights of Columbus Memorial Scholarship and one from the Westboro High School store.
Charlotte Cruz is awarded the Westboro Athletic Booster Association and a Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarships.
Jennifer Riley, Westboro Community Land Trust Scholarship.
Ellery Murray is awarded the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Marissa A. Goebel, is receiving the Westboro Youth Soccer Association Scholarship.
Alexander DiFiore is awarded scholarships from the Rotary Club of Westboro, the Westboro Professional Firefighters Association, and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association.
Jennifer Sturrer is receiving 3 scholarships, one from the Honolulu Restaurant, the Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship, and a Westboro High School Yearbook Scholarship.
Brandon King is awarded the Lieutenant Richard H. Brady Memorial Scholarship.
Ryan McNeely is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro High School store.
Emery Smith is receiving the Dunkin' Donuts Merino Organization Scholarship.
Gregory Waite is the recipient of the Faith G. Newark Memorial Scholarship and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Aaron Gendron has been awarded scholarships from the Dunkin' Donuts Merino Organization and the Westboro Athletic and Social Association Founders Scholarship.
Kristen Ward is receiving the Sarah W. Gibbons Memorial Scholarship.
Kevin Neal is awarded scholarships from the American Legion Post 163 Stowell Parker, the Westboro Civic Club, and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association.
Jessica Boucher is receiving the Ben Hogan Memorial and Westboro Women's Club Evangeline Dreher Memorial Scholarships.
Brian Tynan is awarded the Westboro Democratic Town Committee and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Koya Nakata is receiving 3 scholarships, Aronson Memorial, Westboro Fine Arts Education Association, and the Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
Ryan Moulton is receiving the Charlotte Spinney Vision Scholarship and a scholarship from Rotary Club of Westboro.
Carolyn Berneri, George G. Genthner Scholarship.
Sarah Connors is awarded the Waba Dutkowski Family Foundation Sportsmanship Scholarship, the Women of St. Luke's, and a Westboro Youth Soccer Association Scholarship.
Ari Lazarine is receiving a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Brendan Dolan is receiving a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Michaela Savitt is receiving a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Casey Collins is receiving scholarships from the Leonard M. Krull Trust Fund, the Westboro Athletic Booster Association, and the Marion and Daniel Kelleher Family Trust.
Leah Marcus is the recipient of a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Joanna Smith is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association.
John McGuire is receiving 2 scholarships, a Westboro Education Association Winifred and Robert Innes Memorial Scholarship, and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Kimberly Woodcock is receiving the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Edwin Diaz is the recipient of the Roger Braley Memorial Scholarship.
Nicholas Lanciani is receiving the Westboro Athletic Booster Association Scholarship.
Eric Fields is the recipient of a Howard Family Scholarship.
Keith Leslie is receiving a scholarship from the George G. Genthner Fund.
Michael Hillier is receiving 3 scholarships, a Westboro Friends of Facing History Foundation, Westboro Athletic Booster Association, and Westboro Youth Soccer Association Scholarship.
Isla Duckett is awarded scholarships from the Westboro Community Land Trust, the Westboro High School National Honor Society, and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association.
Julia Heffernan. She is the recipient of a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Christopher Arsenis is receiving the Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship.
Caroline Younan is the recipient of the Dr. James G. and Marie K. Boyd Memorial Scholarship.
John Stanton is receiving scholarships from the Frank D. Sagro Memorial Fund, the Westboro Women's Club, and the Westboro Athletic and Social Association Founders Scholarship.
Kara Murphy is receiving 2 scholarships, one from Chartwell's K-12 and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarship.
Jack Bernatchez is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Athletic Booster Association.
Kimberly Bretta is the recipient of 3 scholarships, a Westboro Professional Firefighters Association scholarship, the Women of St. Luke's, and the William S. Harris Memorial Scholarship.
Kelsey Gould is receiving scholarships from the Westboro High School National Honor Society, the Westboro Civic Club, and the George G. Genther Memorial Fund.
Kari Pooley is receiving a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarship.
Jillian Gardner is receiving scholarships from the Armstrong Caroline Doran Memorial Fund and the John Boyle O'Reilly Council 85 Knights of Columbus.
Brandon Edelson is the recipient of the Mary E. Kane Scholarship.
Jacqueline Andrews is receiving scholarships from the Westboro Civic Club and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association.
Jeff Saltzman is receiving a Dunkin' Donuts Merino Organization Scholarship.
Anita Para is receiving scholarships from the Westboro Garden Club, the Dunkin' Donuts Merino Organization, and the Westboro High School Environmental Club.
Charles Giamarco. He is receiving a Peg Orff Memorial Scholarship and a Dave Young Memorial Scholarship.
Miranda Sidman is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association.
Emma Biggert. She is receiving 3 scholarships, the Faith G. Newark Memorial Scholarship, Westboro Fine Arts Education Association, and the Marion and Daniel Kelleher Family Trust Scholarship.
David Tubman is receiving the Westboro High School Student Council Scholarship.
Dana Fajardo is receiving a William S. Harris Memorial Scholarship.
Andrew Metzger is awarded scholarships from the Faith G. Newark Memorial Fund and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association.
Yakov Nesheretny is receiving the John Patrick Howard Memorial Scholarship.
Jody Schreier is receiving the John L. Brigham Memorial Scholarship.
Phoebe Evans. She's the recipient of the Andrew Sarkeesian Memorial Scholarship.
Anna Skidmore has been awarded the Melfa Wealth Management Scholarship and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Matthew Murch is awarded 3 scholarships, the All Dental, the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association, and the Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
Saswati Swain is receiving scholarships from the Lieutenant Vincent B. Lee Memorial Fund, the Leonard M. Krull Trust Fund, and a School Counseling Department Scholarship.
Thomas Kotowski is awarded 2 scholarships, the Westboro Education Association Earl T. Baker Memorial and the Women of St. Luke's Lee Matthews Scholarships.
Andrew Hyde is receiving the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Ashka Patel is receiving 2 scholarships, the Worcester Urological Associates and the Honeydew Donuts Scholarship.
Molly Burke has been awarded the Westboro Historical Society and the Lucy Ann Lowe Taylor Memorial Scholarships.
Michael Damiano is the recipient of 2 scholarships, the Westboro High School National Honor Society and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Eileen McKendrick has been awarded the Westboro Women's Club and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarships.
Melanie Borgland is the recipient of 3 scholarships, the Servetus T. and Jesslyn C. Ashworth Jr. Family Scholarship, the J. Louis Zaretti Jr. Memorial Scholarship, and the Dunkin' Donuts Marina Organization Scholarship.
Kendall Samard is receiving the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Kisela Cruz is the recipient of the Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Gabrielle Foodie is receiving the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Robert Conley is awarded the James C. Hopkins Memorial Knights of Columbus Scholarship and the Westboro Superior Officers Union Scholarship.
Allison Tebow has been awarded the Penta Communications Incorporated and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Zach Diamond is receiving a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
John White has been awarded a Leonard M. Krull Trust Fund and a Westboro Youth Soccer Association scholarships.
Nina Agarwal is the recipient of a Westboro High School National Honor Society and George G. Genthner Scholarship.
Nicholas Pham is receiving the John Patrick Howard Memorial and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarships.
Jamie Cherney is the recipient of 3 scholarships, the Mary Edith Wheaton Smith, Westboro High School Store, and Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarships.
Nishant Joshi is receiving scholarships from the Westboro Civic Club and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association.
Robert Duretti is the recipient of a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarship.
Thomas Lawton has been awarded the Westboro Athletic Booster Association and Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarships.
Allison Kerr is the recipient of a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarship.
Sarah Masters is receiving the Diane R. and Thomas J. McGinn Jr. scholarship.
Connor Whammond. He is the recipient of 2 scholarships, the John Boyle O'Reilly Council 85 Knights of Columbus Memorial and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarships.
Matthew Zettler is receiving scholarships from the Faith G. Newark Memorial Fund and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association.
Hannah Chen is receiving the Pieter Smith Memorial Scholarship.
Desiree Parent has been awarded the following scholarships: the Leo Casey Scholarship for Excellence and Commitment to Westboro Team Sports, a Westboro Youth Soccer Association, a John Boyle O'Reilly Council 85 Knights of Columbus, and a Westboro Athletic Booster Association scholarships.
Kate Milne is awarded a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarship.
Mark McCauley is receiving the Bruce McCauley Waha Hockey Scholarship and the Westboro Athletic Booster Association scholarship.
David Sams is receiving a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarship.
Iris Lynn has been awarded the following scholarships: the Andrew Sarkeesian Memorial Fund, Westboro Fine Arts Education Association, and the Westboro High School Environmental Club.
Luke Hodgson is receiving the Marion and Daniel Kelleher Family Trust Scholarship.
Amanda Millward is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro High School Store.
Anna Johnson is awarded 3 scholarships, Westboro High School National Honor Society, Westboro Civic Club, and Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarships.
Sophie Whitehouse is receiving the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarship.
Maggie Artner is the recipient of 2 scholarships, Ruth Wadley Memorial and Westboro Fine Arts Education Association.
Mark Aronson is awarded the following scholarships: the Westboro Athletic Booster Association William F. Walsh Student Athlete and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association.
Harrison Honor is receiving 2 scholarships, Faith G. Newark Memorial Scholarship and 1 from Westboro Fine Arts Education Association.
Ryan Reed Edwards is receiving the scholarship from the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association.
Erin Reynolds has been awarded a Richard X. Gannon Memorial Scholarship, a Westboro High School Environmental Scholarship, Westboro Garden Club, and Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarships.
Matthew Wilikowski is receiving the Leo Casey Scholarship for Excellence and Commitment to Westboro Team Sports.
Jacob Sanders is receiving the Armstrong Caroline Doyron Memorial Scholarship.
Sadie Smith is receiving the Westboro Athletic Booster Association and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Kelsey Stone is the recipient of a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Stephanie Johnston is receiving the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Gregory Alves is the recipient of a Wegman Scholarship.
Ryan Baxendale is receiving the Sean Zoe Marks Hockey Scholarship.
Carly Gavin is awarded a Honolulu Restaurant Scholarship.
Matthew McGilligan is receiving the Westboro High School Class of 1962 and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarships.
Brianna Arnold has received a Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship.
Cameron Cronin, the Melfa Wealth Management Scholarship and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Nicole DeMichelle is receiving 2 scholarships, Nancy Kane Peterson Memorial and Westboro Fine Arts Education Association.
Caitlin Kwan has been awarded the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Travis Meany is the recipient of 3 scholarships, the Dr. John P. Doherty Jr. Memorial, Westboro TV Incorporated, and Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarships.
Mary Schmidt has been awarded the Dunkin' Donuts Marino Organization Scholarship.
Sarah Fontaine is receiving 3 scholarships, the Teresa Ruth Aldrich Bryson Award, the Westboro District Nurses Association, and the School Counseling Scholarship.
Rick Casparello has been awarded the Ron McQuilkin Memorial Scholarship.
Jessica Orlando is awarded 4 scholarships, David W. Herter Scholarship for Young Authors, Roland H. O'Brien Memorial, Westboro Fine Arts Education Association, and Westboro Superior Officers Union scholarships.
Andre Pierce is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Women's Club.
Benjamin Fowle is awarded a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarship.
Aidan Dolan is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association.
Heather Manarino is receiving a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarship.
Matthew Davis has been awarded scholarships from the Rotary Club of Westboro and Wegmans.
Margaret Sharma is receiving 2 scholarships, an Admiral and Mrs. Lewis E. Denfeld Memorial and Westboro High School Student Council scholarship.
Arthur Wong is receiving scholarships from the Dunkin' Donuts Marino Organization and the Leonard M. Krell Trust Fund.
Susanna Wright is the recipient of a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarship.
Margaret Mahoney is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association.
Kirsten Locke. She's the recipient of 2 scholarships, a Charlotte Spinney Vision Scholarship and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarship.
Helen Gross is receiving scholarships from the Hopkinton Country Club Charitable Foundation and the Rotary Club of Westboro.
Rachel Van Heest is awarded a Marion and Daniel Kelleher Family Trust Scholarship, as well as a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarship.
Dominique Sharon is receiving the Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship.
Laura Castro is awarded a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association scholarship.
Amy Lightbody is receiving the Ruth E. Simonelli Memorial Fund, the Westboro High School Yearbook, and the George G. Gentner Fund scholarships.
Catherine Raisapur is the recipient of 2 scholarships, a Lieutenant Daniel J. Campion Memorial and Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Jenna Casello is receiving the Elsie A. Hastings Teaching Scholarship.
And Sophia Benici is the recipient of a George G. Genthner Scholarship.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's show our gratitude to our community and to our graduates. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to present the Westboro Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Mary Ann O'Connor.
Members of the class of 2013, parents, school committee members, administration, staff, and all those who have been instrumental in leading up to this important day, thank you for supporting the graduates before you. I'm privileged to be here today to honor and celebrate this important day with members of this graduating class. This is the day you have all awaited for, the day you officially graduate from Westboro High School. Last night, as I watched and listened to the depth and breadth of the talent embodied in this class, I can honestly say you have much to be proud of. You have truly left your legacy. And as Ani mentioned last night, you are the class of 2013, and you are leaving with a great deal of class. Like many of you, this school district has been an important part of my life. For some of you, I had the distinct pleasure of serving as your principal at both Fales, and once again we crossed paths at Mill Pond, but for the last several years I've been your superintendent. Throughout this time I have had an opportunity to watch you grow, to cheer you on from afar by celebrating your many accomplishments. Just recently, while serving as a judge for Mr. WHS, I was able to witness the confidence and talent embodied by some of your classmates. I have celebrated your academic achievements, your fine arts achievements, your athletic successes, and your service projects, and I have publicly communicated my pride in your accomplishments to our community. While senior year is considered to be a great time of joy and celebration for many of you, your final year at Westboro High School was impacted by local and national events that may have affected your sense of peace and justice. You are not alone. Our entire nation experienced unprecedented atrocities in the last year. The entire community was brought together in the fall to mourn the tragic death of one of our former students, Lizzie Marriott. A few months later, we were shocked by the loss of children and teachers in the Newtown, Connecticut tragedy, and most recently, closer to home, the horrific losses at the Boston Marathon. Yet, these events, as tragic as they were, provided opportunities for this class to come together in ways you will never forget. My hope is that these tragedies will not diminish your faith in the basic goodness of mankind. The personal choices each of us make daily do and can make a difference. Each of you will be in charge of shaping your own destiny. We heard your classmate Mark last night regarding his assessment of the importance of the time of each and every moment we share each day. I also live by that notion. This isn't a dress rehearsal, folks. Each action we take each and every day only happens once. Research psychologists have determined that when certain conditions exist, stable families, a strong school culture, supportive community values, it's more likely that people become resilient. Resilient people often find meaning even in times of trouble, and as a result, often find opportunities to make a difference. Members of this class have definitely demonstrated resourcefulness and optimism, and you all have already made a difference. Some examples that I can just think of are your participation in the Positive Compliment blog that was instituted by a Westboro High School student, and you received national recognition. The many community service projects and events that you held to support and assist those less fortunate, not only in this community, but beyond. the student volunteers who have freely given their time to assist in the Unified Sports Program, the many fundraisers, just to name a few, the Walkathon, Project Purple, Wounded Warriors. Your experiences in the Westboro Public Schools have prepared you well to make a difference in the world. The core values and the people you have met along the way have provided you with the guidance and the tools you will need to move forward. As you prepare to move on, I'd like you to think about those in your life who have contributed to your development and successes today. Many of those people are here today, your parents, siblings, relatives, friends, and of course, very proud teachers. Please be sure to thank them, if not today, someday before you move on to do great things. Graduation day is the culmination of your school experience, or as Leah mentioned last night, an invitation. I love that, Leah. Whether you began your school experience in Westboro or some other community, your first day of school most likely included your kindergarten teacher reading you a book. I often find powerful messages in the simplest language in children's books. Thanks, David, last night for sharing one of my favorite books, the Dr. Seuss book. Although I serve as your superintendent of schools, I continue to define myself as a teacher. I always say I'm a teacher. And so as a teacher, I'd like to close your school experience by sending you off with some wisdom from one of my favorite children's books. And it's called I Knew You Could. And it's sort of a take on the book, The Little Engine That Could. And it's by a local author, and I thought it would be appropriate because he's an author that lives in Somerville, Mass. And the message in the story that I'm about to share is to be reminded to keep moving despite the obstacles you'll encounter along the way. And just a passage of it goes like this. I knew you could, and you knew it too, that you'd come out on top after all you've been through. And from here you'll go far and see new sights. You'll face brand new hills that rise to new heights. I wish I could show you the stops that you'll visit, but it isn't my choice to make for you, is it? Remember that the world is wide full of all kinds of people with their own train to ride. Stay true to yourself as you travel your track with no second guessing and no looking back. And you're wise if you know that you're doing your best means sometimes you should slow down and just rest. There's more about life that you'll learn as you go, because figuring things out on your own will only help you grow. So just trust in yourself and you'll climb every hill and say, I think I can, and I know you will. Congratulations, class of 2013. Go forward and do great things.
final speech this afternoon will be from the class valedictorian. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to welcome up front the 2013 class valedictorian, Aaron Reynolds.
The best advice I ever received I read in a Mary Oliver poem. She wrote, "Instructions for living a life. Pay attention. Be astonished. Tell about it." Our lives are small. We're only 252 out of what? 7 billion? It's not possible for us to fix everything that's wrong with the world, to save every species on the brink of extinction, to feed every hungry child, to stitch up everyone's brokenness. Trying to take on the pain of the whole world and cry for every unnecessary death would break us, but the least we can do is pay attention. You need to look at this world with your eyes really wide, like you're having a staring contest with it. Even though it's uncomfortable, don't look away from ugliness or pretend that the things you'd rather not know don't exist just because they're happening to other people and it's not your problem. It is your problem. It's our world now, and we have to own it. I wish more than anything that the world was as lovely as crayons, but the truth is that we've inherited pollution, even on Mount Everest, disintegrating ice shelves, homelessness and the brainwash of consumerism, government deception, wars over religion, oil, and words, a legacy of violence to each other and to the earth. We've inherited a world in which apathy runs rampant, and people don't question how much rainforest was destroyed to make the palm oil in their shampoo, or how many children had to labor to make their clothes, or how much pesticide coats their food. Don't believe the lie that your small, individual life doesn't make a difference. Every time you recycle a water bottle, donate to the Red Cross, or treat someone kindly, you help the world. Pay it back a little for everything it has given you. Simply by being a friend, paying attention, listening, you can improve the world. One of the best things that happened to me this year was finding a note on top of the recycling bins that said, "Dear E-Club, you might not know it, but you're awesome." And then there was a smiley face. The note was more than a scrawl on a torn-off piece of paper. It was a reassurance that we were supported, that people paid attention and appreciated us, and it made us ridiculously happy. Step 2, be astonished. This is easy to do if you master step 1, but it can be difficult to maintain a child's capacity for wonder as an adult. As Picasso said, every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up. But to remain an artist, all you have to do is pay attention and allow your breath to be taken away. Allow your mouth to drop open. Allow yourself to be overwhelmed by astonishment. It's easy to get obsessed with our own little lives and our own problems, like paying the bills or getting an A on that test. We can get stressed out to the point that we overlook how absolutely amazing our world is. I often get angry at my computer when it's being slow. But then in the space before the page loads, I start thinking about computers and get completely mind-blown. It's like trying to think about space. A computer is just a hunk of plastic and silicon, but it can think. Millions of transistors switch on and off in a language of only zeros and ones and come together in some unfathomable way to create music and images and video games. And have you ever appreciated the fact that there's a sunrise and a sunset every day? It's incredible that something so beautiful happens every single day. And what about your body? The seashells of your ears, the powerful engine of your heart, the calligraphic arch of your foot? It all seems too complicated and fragile to exist. The other day I was walking into school and I found the coolest moth resting on the pavement outside the front entrance. Its wings had a fantastic purple sheen to them, and its antennae were curled like pale ferns along its large furry head. I was late to class because I spent too long staring at it. But the point is, it's okay to be late to class sometimes. It's not okay to stop appreciating the daily awesomeness that life hands you. And the last step, tell about it. Recently I read somewhere that a poem isn't complete until someone besides the poet reads it, because by the very act of reading the poem, a person changes it. Readers bring their own personal histories, their emotions, their grandmother's chocolate chip cookies, and their heartache to the poem. They read it hoping to find a glimpse of familiarity hidden among the metaphors. And if the words resonate with them, and the vivid description of a dreary city or a swan lifting off a lake sounds like truth, they internalize it and make it their own. I think human lives behave a lot like poems. Simply by meeting you, you have changed me and I have changed you. We have heard each other's stories and searched each other's faces for the things that tie us together. We've eaten mango ice cream from the carton. We've watched campfires and stars and clouds. We've made music and danced together, run together and played together, won together and lost together. We have suffered together. And now we are celebrating together. And we're all together for perhaps the last time. I have always wondered if we actually see the same colors, if the blue I see is the same as the blue you see. There's no way to know for sure if the person you're talking to is grasping the essence of your meaning. But I know that several of my friends have also wondered about colors, and I found a poem about the exact same idea. It goes like this. Let me see how your blue is my turquoise, and my orange is your gold. Suddenly binary stars, we have startling gravity. Let's compare scintillation, let's share starlight. Maybe it doesn't matter if we see colors differently. Maybe what matters is that we all share that special quality that makes us human, the capacity to wonder, imagine, and create what has never existed before. So, gorgeous class of 2013, I hope you take this summer to relax and reflect, and I hope that every day you see or you hear something that nearly kills you with delight, that leaves you like a needle in a haystack of light.
Mr. Callahan, I would now ask you come forward to begin the confirmation of diplomas. Yep.
Rebecca May Ackerman. Nina Kare Agarwal. Ian Michael Akdickman. Ala Alnal. Gregory David Alves. Srinath Anand. Sean Peter Anderson. Jacqueline Marie Andrews. Brendan Anthony Enzurez. Jessica Teresa Arena. Christopher Joseph Arsenis. Maggie Claire Artner. Abdul Munaf Balaparia. Ryan Joseph Baxendale. Travis Christopher Beanie. Natalia Belli. Alexander Carl Benoit. Aileen Alexandra Bersian. Jack Henry Bernatchez. Carolyn Marie Bernieri. Emma Martin Biggert. Sophia Emmanuel Benici. Melanie Rose Borglin. Jessica Ann Boucher. Kimberly Marie Bretta. Elise Nicole Brown. Molly Catherine Burke. Dana Catherine Burns. Robert John Butler. Jacqueline Lucia Callery. Jenna Marie Casello. Douglas John Casey. Rick Joseph Casparello. Laura Silva Castro. Dominique Rochelle Sharon. Hannah Ling Chen. Joy Sarah Cho. Anthony Robert Sabelli. Casey Lee Collins. Robert Michael Conley. Sarah Lynn Connors. John Mario Covino. Cameron Zoe Cronin. Ryan Alexander Crow. Kisela Lopes Cruz. Michael Robert Damiano. Matthew Allen Davis. Nicole Lynn DeMichelle. Caroline Verity Dennett. Devin Robert Desai. Zachary Michael Diamond. Edwin Freddie Diaz. Ethan Charles Scott DiPalato. Aiden Thomas Dolan. Brendan Thomas Dolan. Robert Luigi Doretti. Connor Edward Doyle. Isla Duckett. Brandon Sender Edelson. Phoebe Negus Evans. Dana Fajardo. Michael Kevin Farrer. Eric William Fields. Sarah Walsh Fontaine. Gabrielle Angelina Foodie. Benjamin Haskell Fowle. Pooja Ganesh. Jillian Kathleen Gardner. Carly Blair Gavin. Erin Elizabeth Gendron. Charles James Giamarco. Marissa Ann Goebel. Sonia Rose Gonzalez. Kelsey Marie Gould. David Joel Gross. Helen Mary Gross. Brandon John Hamilton. James P. Harold. Julia Louise Heffernan. Max Harris Herman. Zachary Tyler Hustis. Michael O'Leary Hillier. Lucas James Hodgson. Manka Hongla. Harrison Ike Honor. Arthur James Wong. Emily Elizabeth Humphreys. Andrew Michael Hyde. Sandeep Venkata Shiva Jala. Anna Lauren Johnson. Stephanie Christine Johnston. Nishant Joshi. Ethan Kurt Caphammer. Marissa Noel Cashmanian. Renata Gabrielle Katz. Aditya Kaushal. Allison Marie Kerr. Brandon Thomas King. Thomas Edmund Kotowski. Igor Krasno Nosenkik. Guhan Rama Krishnan. Charlotte Hathaway Cruz. Caitlin Stephanie Kwan. Kirsten Alexandra Locke. Connie Ruby Lai. Matthew Stephen LaMountain. Nicholas Jeffrey Lanciani. Thomas Francis Lawton. Keith Han Leslie. Amy Catherine Lightbody. Kara Marina Limoges. Iris Lynn. Nathaniel James Logan. Cassandra A. Lombardi. Jeffrey Donald Longo. Brian Ernesto Luby. Alyssa Catherine Loss. Michael Lubson. Lauren Alexis Lung. Jeffrey Roger McDougall. Eiley Sky McKendrick. John Evan McGuire. Daniel Vladimir Mahoney. Margaret Joyce Mahoney. Angelina Menu. Cassandra Lee Mangan. Heather Noel Manarino. Leah Catherine Marcus. Lauren Michelle Martin. Zachary David Mason. Sarah Kelly Masters. Julie Elizabeth Masterson. Emily Aurora Mayo. Mark James Joseph McCauley. Matthew Dalton McElligott. Patrick Thomas McGonigal. Nacheli Dos Santos Mendez. Andrew William Metzger. Ryan S. Mignini. Gregory John Mihai. Cameron Clark Maluski. Amanda G. Millward. Catherine Claire Milne. Akshiptika Mohindru. Carolyn Ann Monette. Olivia Marie Montgomery. Nancy Morales Gomez. Mary Grace Moran. Scott David Morin Jr. Ryan Daniel Moulton. Matthew Taylor Murch. Kara D. Murphy. Ellery Suzanne Murray. Mackenzie Lee Murray. Joy Mutasasira. Pritham Naini. Koya Nakata. Varun Girish Navani. Kevin Gordon Neal. Yakov D. Nesharetny. Sarah Newstein. Ryan Jeffrey O'Neill. Jessica Nicole Orlando. Chiamaka Paula Osegi. Eric David Oswill. Andres Palfi. Michaela Jean Palladino. Anita Marlise Para. Desiree Jolie Perrin. Ashka Preda Uman Patel. Shyam V. Patel. Andre Joseph Pierce. Sophie Isabel Pearson. Loic Gerard Pennick. Nicholas D. Pham. Anthony Charles Phillips. Andrew David Pickering. Jennifer Suzanne Pilkington. Kari Olavi Poli. Catherine Hannah Raisapur. Ryan Kenneth Reed Edwards. Jennifer Brooke Riley. Brett Michael Robinson. Michael Anthony Rodenbush. Michelle Natividad Sa. Jeffrey Lang Saltzman. David John Riley Sams. Jacob Thomas Sanders. Michaela Rose Savitt. Mary E. Schmidt. Benjamin Michael Sheldon. Shahard Sharma. Jody Allison Schreier. Miranda Corinne Sidman. Jacob Noah Silverman. Kendall Ann Samard. Anna Katrana Louise Skidmore. Emery Nicole Smith. Joanna Alexandra Smith. Sadie Marie Smith. Catherine Ibrahim Soliman. Abigail Elizabeth Stadig. John Vincent Stanton III. Jennifer Marie Sturrer. Kelsey Paige Stone. Therese Ellen Stone. Adley Rose Sullivan. Saswati Swain. Acadia Ray Stuba. Daniel Joseph Terry. Jishnu Bikash Thakuriya. Allison Jane Tebow. Hannah Juliet Tima. Ray H. Tong. Olivia Julie Tortellini. David Richard Tubman. Brian David Tynan. Brianna Elizabeth Uman. Julianne Marie Uman. Hira Ramzan Unar. Jacqueline Marie Underhill. Anirudh Upathayi Ula. Juliana Pauline Upham. Sean Michael Vaccaro. Kevin William Van Dam. Rachel Alyssa Van Heest. Mark Kenneth Vancini. Saurabh Verma. Gregory D. Waite. Kristen Jane Ward. Sophie Alexandra Whitehouse. Jessica Claire Welcher. Connor David Whamon. John Flaherty White. Matthew C. Wilikowski. Emily Ann Williams. Kimberly Sue Woodcock. Susanna Harrington Wright. Jake Adam Yanoff. James Yee. Mary Tien Hui Ying. Caroline George Yunnan. Ranak Zamal. Matthew Thomas Zettler. Anirudh Somo Sundaram. Jamie Carol Bennett Cherney. Mark Samuel Aronson. Erin Elizabeth Reynolds. Alexander Anthony DiFiore. Margaret Ellen Sharma. Brianna Elizabeth Arnold. Ari Uribe Lazarine.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to present to you the graduating class of 2013.